She's a red-headed firecracker, tough as can be, them thrilling back, but still living carefree with a lazy eye that don't bother her none. She's the kind of woman that gets the job done. Oh yeah, they call her the Watcher, crazy. The God-fearing cowgirl who ain't lazy. She rides like the wind, ain't nothing she can't handle with a heart of gold and a spirit you can't wrangle. No, no, watch out for the Watcher, crazy. She'll knock you out with a punch that's crazy. Don't mess with this cowgirl, you bound to lose. She's the toughest gal around, truly singing the blues.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Oh, I don't know how y'all talk me into doing this shit, but it's 4:35 in the morning on November the 29th. Happy birthday to my daddy in heaven. Happy heavenly birthday to my daddy in heaven. He's been gone quite some time now. But nonetheless, it is 59 degrees in Brazos County, Texas. Y'all, it didn't get above like 55 yesterday. Good morning, my brat, Stevie B, Ruben, Danielle. Oh, Raditha's in here? Oh, 2:30 a.m. Did you get up to go potty? But I pinned the link at the top if anybody wants to come up. Because I wouldn't mind at all. I'm not gonna keep y'all summons to the chat tonight. But anyhow, Crystal Ann, you abso-fucking-lutely missed it tonight on LC's. OMG. He was in rare form. I was in rare form. I got little white girl tipsy tonight. I didn't get wasted, but I got real tipsy. Hey Stanley, how are you? And so I ended up going over there to his, and he was getting ready to turn off his damn show. And my ass popped up there. Oh my goodness. He was in rare form. I got screenshots of him in his underwear. He had no shirt on. It was a hot mess. It was funny. So, oh hey.
Well,
What's up,
hello,
sister?
darling.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm imagining I was a little Dia.
I knew that. I knew you were going to say that.
Of course, that shit was so funny. I've laughed so hard at that. I can't tell you how many days in a row. Imagine if you was a little Dia.
And it's so funny because midway, I'm like talking to him, like trying to give him the.
A what? Where'd you go? Oh. You muted the Dia.
All right,
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. That was so funny because I'm like trying to give him the business, you know? And Shug texts me halfway and he's like, do the my cousin Vinny thing. And I was like, like, you need a few minutes to like warm up. And I went like, my accent is faded so bad, but I was like, imagine you was a little Tia.
That's it. I know, I was dying. And it took me a minute to catch on to what you were saying. And I was like, a Dia? What's a Dia? And I was like, oh, a deer. Okay. Oh my God. And he's like, huh? I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
You're gonna blow my brains out. You're gonna put a bullet in my head. I said, no, the Diaz.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand.
My husband's going, there's no S on the end of deer. I'm like, shh, quiet.
That shit was so funny. Oh my God. I haven't laughed this hard. I don't know and when. Like the last few weeks have just been fucking hilarious. I've enjoyed this.
Gosh.
I'm actually, yeah. Good morning, sick bastards. I repeat, good morning, sick bastards. I'm warning you.
How much have you drank of the apple crown?
Half a bottle.
Ah, that's not that bad. So it's been a long night and you just
Yeah.
You picked yourself.
I got
Because I
a
couldn't
good
even
buzz,
tell.
and I fucking got a bottle of water, and I'm sitting here drinking a bottle of water and smoking a cigarette. Hey, MRH, and I'm sober again.
Yeah, I can't even tell. I was like, what? No
No,
way.
they were too busy listening to Angels, and I was in a mood to talk shit and laugh and have fun. So I had to drop down and go somewhere else. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but like that's when I drink, I get really social. And I was feeling social. So
Good for you.
yeah, I
And I
wouldn't.
listened to Angela's tonight, and a lot of times I don't watch everything. Like, and there's people with channels I didn't even know had channels, even in our community. And
Yeah.
when people do it, I'm like, oh my God, I thought I was subscribed, but there's no way to watch everybody. I don't have that kind of time. So, I'll always try to like go and say like hit the like for everyone, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
because I have a few phones and then the computer, I'll do it that way too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not cheating, it's not.
No.
It's
Hey,
separate,
you got
yeah,
the intent to hit that like button on, by all means, do it.
exactly.
I ain't.
So, but anyway, I don't get notifications, you know what I mean? Like if, say, I don't know what this thing is, but it came across my feed. If you got to check this crazy nonsense out, and you
Uh-oh.
probably know it because you're just as crazy as me. It's called Zombies Are Hungry, and this guy, it's like ICP, Insane Clown
Yeah.
Posse,
Hmm.
right? Okay, I don't know if he's trying to be like that, but he's like an auctioneer, but he talks like, "Give me some brains, give me some brains, I need some brains," and just
What?
all this crazy stuff. And I stare there in awe, trying to figure out what he's doing. Like he's up at night and he does all this crazy shit. And he's like, he like paints his, I don't know. It's
Wow.
called Zombies Are Hungry or some shit. I don't know.
What the
But
fuck?
I literally like, it's like watching a train wreck and you can't look away.
Yeah.
Even though I'm disgusted and just all kinds of things. I'm like, what is this shit? I just want to know what he's saying. Like,
This dude right here.
oh my God.
Let's check him out.
Zombies are
That was
hungry.
not a chicken.
Oh my
Y'all,
God.
that was not a chicken.
No, hell no. He farted. He bent over and he fucking farted right off the grill. Just
Wait until he does his clam slam, moose knuckle. I don't know. Just wait.
How many
Just-
tickety times y'all keep being naughty, and finger blasting that tickety thoughts? Of course, Frank. Finger blasting that multiples that's gonna make my rose hit my multiples, and then the nosy gatey gang skunks that has the eyeballs on them tickety. I will take my makeup off as soon as you send me no more finger blasts. Them tickety thumbs up. We can.
what the fuck is this shit, man?
Right? And I don't even
Oh
smoke
my
weed.
god. I'm
I
gonna have
don't
another guilty
smoke weed.
pleasure.
Eyeballs refuse to get off of my clam slam. Eyeballs. Chickity chat. One chickity time. Y'all want Eugene or what up? Chickity chat. Y'all don't even know that the drama llamas is a whole food
Found
group.
it right there.
He said the drama llamas is a whole food group. Like, where the fuck? Hey, shit show. Where the fuck did you find this dude from?
I'm gonna pass out.
How did you find him? Like, I'm gonna
He
I'm gonna
found
be
me.
stuck
It was
I'll be stuck on this all day. I want to see the clam slam again. Come on, now.
Brains out here. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tickety time, y'all. Eugene is doing fine, chickity chat. They's buying these views. They's habitualiness, habituals.
Habituals and habituals. What the fuck? I want some. Hey, I want some of what this dude is smoking, man. Right, Southern. I'm so for real. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, I love eccentric people. I
I'm
mean, I
gonna
swear to God,
die.
I was with Dr. Wolf earlier for an hour before Sue came on. This motherfucker was out buying clothes, and we
Yeah.
were doing it all in silence. Yep. The whole time he was shopping, I was telling him what
Yeah.
to buy, and he'd go try it
Dr.
on.
Wolf, he's a very good man. He's funny, and he's a character.
He
Yes.
really is. I love that guy. He's so funny.
Oh my God, I'm
Okay.
crying.
Plus
I
the
can't breathe.
photosynthesis segment this is a couple little diggity dang things to encourage you to not finger blast that diggity thumbs up. Look at Eugene, he's doing so good. He's growing so big. Baby mamas, I told you.
Is that a joint roach or a roach? It looks like it's got antennas hanging off the end of it. I'm not real sure.
No,
He
he's
said-
sticking like butt things up his nose, and then he'll use like he's got a plethora of goodies in there. I don't know.
Oh my God. Hey, Sancho, we're watching this crazy dude. He said,
I could grow a
You know,
plant, dog. The plants is planting plants, dog.
the plants is plants and plants.
Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken? Baby mamas want Eugene gone. Oh no, that is nothing, baby mamas.
The baby mamas want chain gone. That is nothing, baby mamas.
Just cause you're hitting multiples with the roses, baby mamas, does not mean that Eugene's got to get smoked like the ops. Just cause the ops ain't outside the waist they
Look
says
at how
they is.
dirty his finger is, man.
Uh,
I think
he is.
he's smoking on some K2. That ain't no weed.
I don't know what it is. I literally, like, my husband is coming out and he's like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to figure this out. I can't figure it out." He's like, "You're not supposed to turn that shit off."
Okay. Shit. This is interesting here. We're gonna forward.
I don't even know if there's other humans out here. I'm hearing the zombie apocalypticness says, can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? That's right, baby.
What the fuck, man? This dude is a trip. Eric, are you related to this guy? I think Eric is related to this guy for real.
I think he is in Maryland. I promise. I think he really is.
Is he? I'm telling
I
you,
think he might
his
be.
long-lost cousin or something.
Come
Kinda
on, and ask the chat if they've ever seen this guy. Like, you know, it's in your feed. I don't know how it's in my feed, but I had to subscribe.
Okay. Did you do that? Do you like chickadee changs, chickadee changs in your things? Because that's all I'm getting out of it. Oh,
He
Eric said
told
no,
me-
they're not related. That's
He told me that-
Barabbas' son. He's Barabbas. Oh, Barbara. That's Barbara. I was like, wait a minute, we're not in biblical times. What are we doing? Going back to Rome? I mean,
Friggin' die.
help us out.
You're a fucking crazy bitch for playing this.
Hey, when all else fails, go live at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning after drinking all night and
Yeah, with the diggity clam slam.
Right.
Mama needs baby money for the llama drama.
Peekaboo. Can I get some brains on?
Can I get some points on?
Oh, your oiledness says look at it, look like your backsplash get a little bit slippity and that pops Tony up, which means you're being naughty.
He jacked the bone and then whipped us with the whip. Did you see that shit? He used to get the oil on it, go biggity, and then
When he says you're being naughty, he's talking directly to you.
I know I can feel him. I'm channeling his energy.
I know you finger blasted that thing.
Finger blasted? What is finger blasted? That's what I want to know. I might have
think
done something like that the other night. Not tonight.
thumbs up. Stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up. Y'all being nothing,
thumbs up.
YouTube.
Oh, whip it.
Can I get some brains, y'all?
Can I get some biggity
Every
biggity?
tickety thing is spazzed out at the backsplash. How many tickety times you can keep finger blasting that tickety thumbs up? Being nothing, YouTube. If you finger blast that sub button, element's gonna take.
If anybody knows me, they'll understand why I'm so tickled at this shit. Okay, so there's another creator that he tries to be really, really serious about his shit, but me and some friends turned him out, and so he started whipping himself on live. Like literally would get a belt and would whip himself
Like
on live stream.
like a spanking?
Oh
Like
yeah.
a little
Oh,
he gave himself a little tea, made himself dance a little.
Oh honey, you just don't even understand.
Oh
Even-
my god.
Straight freaky. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
this guy too is. And every time he goes behind that curtain. When he comes out, he does this peekaboo thing. And I'm like, all right, this guy is not okay.
I got
Tattletale on you the way Skip gonna tattletale on Shaboy.
Look at
And
John.
that means YouTube's gonna give y'all a chair the way I'm giving Skip a chair. Take the chair, Skip. Just to keep it 100. If you finger blast that sub button, YouTube's gonna give y'all a chair the way I'm giving Skip the chair on a downtown reach around.
On
No,
a
he
downtown
needs
reach around.
But that doesn't release the turtle heads on the backside of my Dibby Wavy, which I was just trying to get my crunchy turtle nuggets made with the tidy cat kitty litter a little bit less unhingedness and loosen from my douche juice canoe.
From his douche canoe. His douche.
It's like Pauly Shore meets ICP.
Okay, with meth. And some
Yeah.
meth. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god. I knew you'd understand. I knew you'd just understand.
Right? That's the drama. That's the drama llama. He said, save that shit for the drama llama.
Oh my god.
I guarantee you he's in Angel's chat.
Can I get some break? Frank, naughty Frank, naughty Frank. Everybody tell Frank he's naughty. Naughty Frank, naughty, chickity chat. Tell Frank he's naughty. He's the best imaginary
Frank,
friend that
you're naughty,
Gaty
Frank.
cat could wish for, but sometimes he is naughty. You're being naughty, Frank, naughty.
I love it. Whip it again.
Somebody in your chat said, I think we just got boned. I was
Right?
dying reading that.
Yeah, for
Who
real.
said
He did. He
that?
grabbed that sucker and like stroked it.
Southern's own grown. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sancho, I know. I scroll through that shit all the time. And people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm just sitting here. I don't even want to tell them, man. I'm tripping out on these motherfuckers on here for real. Because they're crazy as fuck. And TikTok is another one. TikTok's got some crazy motherfuckers over there too. Trust me. Because I see all that shit. I'm like, oh my God. And Twitter's got porn. It's crazy.
Does Twitter?
Oh yeah. During the P. Diddy trial, all them dudes that were coming out talking about that they had been
Yeah, like
fired by-
Orlando Brown and yeah.
oh my goodness, girl. I went over there, like I just happened to click on one of them's link and I went over, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? Put
You
that
went down
back
that
up.
hole.
Yeah, no shit, Sancho. I see. Like there's a whole like the back rooms of YouTube's. This is what this shit is right here.
Come on, guys, admit it. You never ran across this dude
I thought
ever.
part of Skip's
No.
face fell.
This is my
Apparently,
first time.
it didn't. He seems all fine, except for he's all jacked up, being nothing. Hola, mi amo Z. They buying this. They spamming brains in this. The trolls is trolling in this. How many tickety times is the view bots going to have the jumps the emancipationness? How many tickety times somebody could call me Mr. O apostrophe?
Oh, apostrophe. What the fuck?
I wonder if he's a crackhead or super smart.
that dude is far beyond crackhead. He is like a fucking. He's messed up really bad. That's what I think. Like
I don't
this.
know, but if you listen, you'll see his vocabulary is like really good. And then to come off the top of his head with that shit, I'm like, huh. Like he's either missing a chromosome or he's got a few extras.
Well, I think he's probably picked up the ones that repeat or missing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I might have been the troll in this video. I might have been.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that.
Nothing. I got a diggity downtown reach around as long as you stop. Finger blasting us up, but nothing. I told y'all. Chill, Stream Elements is gonna tiggity tattletale on y'all. Every tiggity time you finger blast that sub button, y'all.
What?
I go fishing. Me and Boney gonna go fishing. You want to go ice fishing with me and Boney? We about to dibbity deep dive this money into some cold-hearted yardbirds. They's cold as ice. Some of them don't even laugh at jokes, but Boney still pops up. Bones down, shockers up. You want to go ice fishing with your boy?
He said bones down, shockers up. 2 in the peak and 1 in the stink, baby. What in the fuck have you turned me on to?
I don't know, but I knew you would understand.
Oh my God. Why do I have to understand? That's the problem. Why do I have to understand?
Because you're the watcher of crazies.
No shit. I should be like, how the fuck did we get here? Instead, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I found
your shit. You ain't watcher crazy. You're watcher of crazies.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it started out at just one, and it kind of turned into a thing, and so now I've got a list.
Be nothing with some yardbirds that has multiple skin hits.
Multiple skinheads. Oh,
So that's right. Even if they have no sense of humor, you bust the rose and the new out. You're gonna have something to tiggity talk about. Well, I mean, maybe not so much talk it, but you know what I mean. You're gonna have something diggity do on a downtown reach around. Can I get some brains, y'all?
Can I get some biggity brains up in the chat?
Wait until you see them be normal. Then it'll really spash you out.
Uh-oh. Look at him. He's weird. He's weird as fuck.
Yeah, he is. He's very weird.
What's going on?
He's up his nose.
I didn't know we had a debate going on in the chicken chat. What is we debating about? I thought we was talking about like nosy. No,
I wonder if they smell like ass, because you know that's what that is. He is fucking sticking anal beads up his fucking nose, man. This
that's
like I've never seen nothing like this before. He didn't even put no lube on it. He just said bloop, bloop, bloop. I wonder what he smells. Does it smell like roses? Southern, like maybe it's practice. I'm not real sure. This is kind of weird. I'm kind of feeling a little uncomfortable right now.
That's why he calls it nosy nose.
Oh, he knows. He's being nosy about the chat.
And then that there was this guy talking about he was my daddy, and then he made me have to pay him child support. Why? What did I miss in the lickety live, y'all? Can I get some brains, y'all?
Peekaboo.
I'm wondering, does he want to get some brain, or does he want brains? Because that's 2 different things.
I don't know. He says brains, and then people put a whole bunch of brains in the chat, or bananas, and Shane. I don't know who Shane is, but he's onto this free Shane movement, and he'll slap that doll around. Skip, I think Skip is the doll he beats up with the chair, and Boney is going around his necklace. Nosy nose is the thing that he shoves up his nose and other parts. And then wait till he puts his hand down by his crotch. He's got a diaper on. It's like 20 fetishes all in one. That's the clam slam news.
Stone Sailor needs to watch him. He might learn how to wear his diaper the right way.
I ain't paying my lickety live rent. Grandma said I didn't pass the 10 check because Skip ain't helped me clean up. Oh, no, you ain't. I'm capping, huh? Oh, I'm capping, huh? Shut up, Skip. Listen, Skip is full of douche juice. Chickity chat, one tickety time out of one tickety time. There's something missing in this lickety live, y'all.
You think?
I mean, y'all being plenty naughty. But there's something missing in this lickety
Well,
live.
come on with it, sunshine. Crack kills.
Skip. Nah, Skip right there. Skip got the chair. The socks, no. We busted Eugene out. Drama. We're all drama llama up.
Drama llama.
Nosy. Wait, no. Nothing. No, nosy bad. What are we missing, chicken chat? I feel like something's missing. What are we missing, y'all?
Uh-oh.
Some brains.
Peekaboo. Uh-oh.
Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. That's right, y'all. We missing Bagless or who? Bagless or who? Chicken chat. Bagless or Frank.
What the fuck?
Human.
Peekaboo.
Nut.
El Whooshy. No, Toro, no.
No,
El
Toro.
Whooshy. Moo. Oh, did I forget to mention? Grandma's lickety leg busted bony off the bone, chickity chain. While I was trying to get my thrustliness, it has to owes my child support because I just made 66 cents, dog. Leg drop, son. Oh, drama llama.
Oh, drama llama. He looked like he
Drama llama thinks the Keista carrot thinks that keeping it 100 means gravity's gonna win. You know what gravity always wins too? Them Ed Farm Shockers making it rain with them blue faces, dog. Chickity chat, one tickety time, y'all. Can I get an El Whooshy, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. If you maybe know somebody that has some brains, can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tickety time, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, I'm Z. Can we stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up? One tickety times on a one tickety time.
This shit is wild, girl. Never in my life. I'm sorry. I can't watch him no more. I'm too through with him.
Yes, it's only in segments, but I'm so glad that you did because I've been obsessed with this, and that's the only thing we figured. He got Tourette's. Is he on meth? And where is he that they allow all this stuff? Where is he?
Crazy. Hang on, just we're gonna check something else out real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, yeah, I'm gonna have to just really. I know, girl, Ryan. That's what I said. But look, I can dig it, man. I'm gonna check it out later on today. I am. Let's see what Andrea's got going on over here.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
No, Toro, no.
Not a member.
No.
She came over here and spent money at the beginning. She didn't want that story out there.
Huh?
What is the ambulance story, PZ? I don't know what that is. Oh, Betty was her name. That's right. Betty was the girl that slept with her grandfather. Betty, what was it? And then I says, she was talking about banging her granddad, and he was like, oh, it was just weird. What was her name? Betty Higgins or?
He knows her name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Belle V wants the link. She's in her hospital.
Oh, Belle V, where is she? I don't see her in the chat.
No, she texted.
Those people sound like they come from like the Appalachian Mountains.
I dubbed you sound like you come from the damn funny farm. Down syndrome ass having motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Mr. Big Shot. Who do you think you are?
Oh, you know who I saw that live today, but
That
I
is
didn't
not
get to
very loud.
watch or listen. Homegrown Cowboy. I got the notification, but I couldn't
Yeah,
turn it on.
he's gone full hater.
What?
Oh, he's a hater and a half. They threatened his wife and all that. We don't fuck with him no more. I got into it with him a little bit.
No, that's not true.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh,
What
yeah.
do you mean he's a full-blown hater?
He's with the other people.
That doesn't mean he's a full-blown hater.
Yeah, he's a hater. He's one of them. He sold us out. Yep. They
Uh-uh.
threatened his wife's job, and he got scared of fumble nuts. And
He's so full of shit. He's the one that started fucking with his job and threatening to call his wife's job and all that bullshit. And then wants to point the finger in somebody else's direction. No, Jim, that's you that does that shit. You're the one with the history of it, not us.
went over with them, and then just kind of hangs around them. He was a main part of our show for a long time.
Yeah,
I
but
would go on his show.
But don't forget, if he pulls up a live, if he just goes live and you know none of you go there.
He was on 3 hater shows in the last week. He's on their panels.
I wonder whose panel he's been on, because I ain't seen him in about 2 weeks. Last time I saw him was over on Johnny's. Homegrown Cowboy. He's the guy that's been over with us for a while.
Oh, okay. I don't really know. I know I heard the name, but I don't know like who it is.
Yeah. He's a guy from Texas. He's here in Texas. But he I think he originally got his start over like in the trash talk community. And he's a football fan. You know, he likes to watch football. And so he would go on like Moshes and MCF, and I don't know if you know any of those people, but they're from over there in that world. So
Mosh, like MMA hold? I think I know who they might be.
Mosh. No, Mosh is from Florida.
Oh, okay. No. Okay,
Yeah,
different.
he's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. He likes to scream a lot, and he wears these leather pants and will smack his ass. He's got a nice ass in leather pants. I can't lie.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrea.
What?
Good morning, Doug.
Wait a minute. Who? You said he was on 3 haters shows. Who? What shows?
Sugar Plum is, I
Hey,
forget,
Dad.
but he was on some hater chats.
Cheryl, thank you again, Cheryl.
Sugar Plum, who is blocked in the chat, just text messaged me and said, Grandpa Humper was, the girl that was banging her grandpa was Betty Washam. That's right, it was Betty Washam. And then she told us the story. We thought it was hilarious. And then she tried to strike us for bullying. And she's the one that did the interview.
Oh, God.
Can't make this shit
So
up.
now I'm
Same shit, different day.
friends with
I'm telling you.
Plum.
Wash,
Sugar Plum,
rinse,
we don't have
rinse.
anything against you. If you want to leave our platform, you can.
yeah,
Even if you want to go to
They
haters,
all
she's not
feel
really
that
bad
in
about it,
common.
even though she kind of was. But
yeah.
they all watch us, and they think that they took
And I
all
mean,
these
it's the
people
same
from
thing
others.
over and
We have
over.
a
It
couple of
doesn't
clients,
matter
too, that are in there,
like who he's talking about, or you know, it follows the same script.
Rats. Like anybody.
Hi,
It's just
Bill.
vile, degenerate
What's going
shit.
on? How are you feeling?
What's that?
I said it's just vile, degenerate shit. It's just a different day and a different person. Same shit though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same with Miami, all those guys. Yeah, and I say it all the time. Second verse, same as the first. You know, like they
Yeah.
just do it over and over and over, and it just who's their flavor of the week or day even.
Right.
Like
Well, yeah, and then,
there's no substance to anything they say. No substance whatsoever.
and you know, he says that he just found angels last January, and I don't believe that.
Me neither. I have a different theory than everyone else.
Mhm.
And it'll sound a little far-fetched, but at one time Miami was looking for Muscle, like who he really was, and everybody had to pitch in for a PI. Now, JT was in Florida, I believe. So I really believe that he found JT at a low rate price as a private eye. And they started talking. He realized he had like an online presence and show or whatever the case may have been. And the first time, a friend of mine pointed it out and said, ask him if that was JT the God. He denied it up and down, and then others say, no, he's gone by that. Before he was ever in Angels, before Lee Cole, he was in SoFlos as JT the God.
Mm.
And
You know,
I think that they met with that while he was trying to find Muscle, because he hired a PI to find out who he was. And I think they met like that. He met up with SoFlo, knowing how bad SoFlo, because even Jim wouldn't know who Angel Gotti was like that. Even knowing, he wouldn't have known. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody put him on. It wasn't Lee. I don't think. I believe it was always SoFlo. That's why he's like, you guys
Really?
haven't figured it out yet. You guys haven't figured it out yet. I mean, I never did that behind the scenes stuff or nothing like that. Like never discords. I had a few people's number, very few. I had a fake email, fake number too. And only 2 people have my number on here.
Well, you know what's really funny is, so I would say probably, it goes back to when he first lost his original YouTube channel that he had. Okay. He went to Rumble and they were trying to get back onto the YouTubes. They stayed on Rumble a lot and then they started working on their OTT. Well, when they would come on Bob's panel, Bob had people from all over the place that would come into his chat. And there's people like I've asked, for example, William Wallace. There was a guy that used to come into chat. His name was William Wallace. Well,
Yeah.
there's a William Wallace in the mob genre, not the same person. And so, I mean, there were more that were like that. So a lot of these names that I've come across, they're familiar names because I've seen them before. But then what got me to thinking is, and that was one of the reasons I was like, okay, so when we started coming together with the mob genre thing and I'm seeing all these names and stuff, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, he was not just scrolling through lives one night. Hey, Seymour, and see Angel Gotti live and decided he was going to go on panel. That's not how he works. I know that he sits and watches for a while. He learns and then starts, researching people, looking people up, finding the connections. Hey, Lady Luck. And so I'm sitting there thinking, okay, but I know that I've seen this name in Bob's chat. I know I've seen this name before. I know I've seen that name before. And then all of a sudden you see that there are people in our community that are cloning other people's accounts.
Yeah, how would you know that? Like when he stepped onto Angels, like this was already happening.
Yeah.
Like same thing with when my friend, and I won't ever say who, but they're in the community, said, ask them if they're JT the God. SoFlo denied that up and down, so did JT, but I do not think it was Lee Cole because I remember, and every time there was like 3 of JT's accounts, I had blocked before I knew who he was, personally blocked.
Yeah. Well, I remember you asking that way back when. And because I told you, I said, you know what? It would not surprise me because, okay, when they had an opening song and it was called The God.
Mm-hmm.
And it would come on and he'd play it over like 30 minutes before their show came on. you know. And so when you said JT the God, that's the first thing I thought of was that song. Because and he used to say, "That's right, you bow to me and give me your money
Yeah.
because
God,
I'm your God." Yeah.
I would have never figured it out if somebody didn't like say it, like they kept pressing me to like ask that. And then so many people from your community said, yes, he did go by that name. And I even talked to that person. I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. He was brought in by SoFlo, and SoFlo fake fights with people like you wouldn't believe. So when he came on, like they first met, it was almost like I could read through it at that point.
Yeah. And, you know, I just assumed that it was Lee Cole that he used because of the wrestling connection. Because, you know, him and his brother they're real into that shit. It's kind of weird, actually, how into the whole, and I mean, his whole bit is centered around like wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, it's these fake ass storylines and they ride it through to the end. Yeah, exactly, Andrea. Wrestling, LARPing, play acting, the whole nine. And I remember when he first started talking about being credited on Dark Side of the Ring for being their investigator and blah, 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 blah. Well, he harassed those people to the point they trolled the fuck out of him and listed him as the kayfabe investigator, which means fake. Just means fake. Fake investigator.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just like, really? Dude, be a little bit more fucking original. Do something with yourself. Oh, yeah, Andrea. And, you know, he'll present, like, for example, good morning, Shelly. He'll present, like, for example, Bob Farrell. He came on telling everybody that Bob Farrell was a highly decorated, retired New Jersey detective and had been a beat cop. And no, he was a retired 911 operator. Doesn't mean that his job was less than. It just means that he wasn't what Jim painted him out to be. He's done that with other people, you know, talks them up. His ex co-host was supposed to be going to law school. She was a realtor. No, she did fucking call people and wanted to purchase or have them purchase reverse mortgages or something from her ass. She never went to law school. And it's like, but you expect people to believe you? Because you're the truth teller.
Credibility is just shot.
Yeah. And I mean, Angel's such a dipshit. She's just over there eating that shit up.
Oh yeah, because now she's making money. She had the name, now she's making money to go with it. Hey, Triple X. My big little brother.
Yeah, he said he was hungover. He's going back to bed.
Oh, wake you up. Okay. Yeah, no, actually, he spent Thanksgiving here. I think I might have woke him when I was laughing.
Oops. Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah, Triple X is a good guy. He's family.
Right on.
But yeah, no, for sure. With Angel, I used to think that she was such a sweet, sweet lady, you know, like I really did. I think we all did. And
I didn't. I was like, she's a dumb bitch.
Well, I never said she was smart, but I thought she was, you know, sweet at the very least. I never thought she was, you know, I never gave her credit, you know, I mean, she might be smart, you know, when the hide's off.
Yeah.
But see, I knew you would get that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Good morning, Angela. Angela said she remembers JT the God in his chat.
Yeah. See, and a lot of people think Lee. I got a different perspective. And like I said, somebody pointed it out, and I thought, oh my gosh, before I ever saw him in Angels, I saw him in Soap Flows as JT the God.
Well, when he first started going over to Angels, the reason I knew about it is because his former co-host had a plus members channel, had members, and I was on there, and he had done a show. He had gone into a bathroom. He had wrote Tony's number, and I don't know what Tony it was, but he wrote a telephone number in like dry erase marker on the bathroom wall, and then he
Right.
called the number from being in the bathroom and was like talking to this dude, trying to see if he could get him to talk some gay action. Well, they hung up, and this guy ends up calling him back, and it's like, I'll kill you, motherfucker, and blah 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 blah. I don't know to this day which Tony it was, but it was one of them. I remember that. I think I might have that recorded still.
I don't think I'm too far off then. If you have that recorded still, because I don't think. What?
Danny was like, oh yes. And I said, remember that? And she said, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I never, like, people would dismiss it when I said it, but I don't think that I'm that far off. I really don't. Because Lee would be too obvious. I think that was just coincidental with the wrestling thing.
Yeah. Well, I know that he did. He talked to Lee a lot, especially in the beginning, of him coming around and like showing up on Angel's panel and stuff.
Right.
So I could see why he would use that angle. And I find it rather interesting that now that, he's in with Angel, all of a sudden the tides kind of turn and the Miami guy is back friends with her. And it's just weird. It's weird.
And that's the thing that he's always wanted. Like, that old saying, like, bad attention's better than no attention.
Uh-huh.
He would fight with her because at least he was getting her attention.
Right.
And her friends noticed that and said, don't even respond. But I think on some level, she does love the drama, and that proves it. And I wanted to defend her then and be like, no, she doesn't want this. And, but she did.
Yeah. I mean, I went back and I watched, somebody sent me an old show, and then that led me to something else. And it was like her and Marla, and I don't remember if it was Carol or Kathy because I get them confused. But they were all screaming and hollering at, I think it was NB that was up there. But I mean, they were just screaming and hollering and carrying on. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought she didn't cuss on panel. What the hell?
Are you kidding me? When those texts got put out, and she bragged about this, even on her live, when she was like, I was talking to Lee today, and Lee was like, oh my God, Angel, you should have been your dad's underboss. Like, she got the biggest, like, her head you could even see it on panel, her head was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Not just in her own mind, her head was physically fucking big that night.
Oh yeah.
When he told her she should have been her father's underboss.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, no disrespect to any, that's your dad, whatever. But, if you're going to keep going at people like this, like, lady, you want the drama. That's obvious. You want it. You just don't want the pushback. You don't want the resistance, and you don't want it done to you.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Well,
it's absolutely okay for, her to dog whistle and stand behind and support people that do it. But God forbid it happened to her. And then for her to fucking listen to the bullshit, and she knows better. That's the thing, is Angel knows better, because in
Oh,
the
yeah.
time that her and Jim were fighting, she joined my membership. I know she watched my shit because
That I
she's
remember.
Cash Apps apologizing to me
Well,
for what
yeah.
I've gone through with him. Well, why would you do that if you didn't think he did something wrong?
Because like Kush Canoe said, no reach around for the whatever.
Right?
Yeah, the downtown reach around. She was covering her front and her back.
Yeah, she thinks she's a slick little weasel, but she's not
No,
at all.
no, very transparent.
So,
Excuse me.
yeah.
But yeah, you're absolutely correct. And you were so funny. And Angela said it very well today because I tuned in later on, but I had to rewatch and blessings and prayers to her sister
Mhm.
and everything. But the thing when she was talking about you, I didn't know anything was going on with you. And because I don't always hear everything, or I'm listening, but I step away to do other things. But I condemn a lot of people, and it's very like for what they do as individuals, plus on here for standing up for what's right. You know what I mean? We have we have a lot of strong women in our community, and then when you guys came over, you brought even more strength, and I love that. And you don't take no shit, that's for sure. Like you're
Mm-mm.
all a force to be reckoned with. God bless you all. And I just think it's so good because finally, like, and that's why these guys are going after strong women. They don't know that. They don't
Right.
understand that logic. So they'll go after a strong woman before they'll go after a weak man,
Yeah.
which is
Which,
crazy to me.
well, because they think somehow they're still going to get the upper hand, and it's just like with Skidmark, wanting to box me, or saying he would backhand me in my sloppy vagina, or whatever the fuck. Like, that doesn't make him look like a man. I don't know where in his mind he got that idea, but it just doesn't. And if he thinks I'm fucking stupid enough to put anything that I own up based off of someone else's ability or inability to do something, he's got life and bullshit fucked up. No way. No.
I mean, you
So,
just look at them and you see that's just bad genetics. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just calling it what it is. And for most people who know me, I always say, hello, beautiful lady. Hello, gorgeous. Hello,
right.
whatever, because it doesn't get said enough. And when you're a woman on here, people go hard at you. You have to be thick skinned. But it's good to remind all the women, like, you're beautiful because you are. And I've always lived by a code. There's not a woman on this earth pretty enough to make me hate her just on
Yeah.
the fact that she's pretty.
Oh, I agree.
And I rather roll pretty bitches. I rather.
Yeah. To me, as long as a person has some integrity, a decent moral compass, and is honest, I'm down. That's my
Yeah,
big thing.
for sure.
All the other bullshit I could care less about. I don't care, what people's sexual preferences are. I don't care what race they are. I don't care what they've done in their past, as long as it ain't kids or old people.
Yeah,
I
agree.
mean, it's pretty simple. And
We can
anything else, we can
Yep.
work through it if
That's it.
somebody wants to. Otherwise, I'm gonna return the same energy. I may not do it in the same timing that somebody else would. Used to, I was a lot quicker. I mean, if you go back and watch some of my old shit, I was a real hothead, and I've calmed down a whole lot. But no, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, and there's not anybody on here that can make me go away.
Good for you.
Yeah,
I mean,
if I choose to go, I choose to go. Period.
I think at one point somebody dubbed me a motion detector, my temper, but I would like have a few and then grab the link because I would get nervous talking. I'm not
Mhm.
nervous talking now, like I'm kind of chill because there's not like I'm not fighting with anyone. You know, if I'm fighting with someone, it makes it so much easier. But then I look back and I'm like, that doesn't look good. But when I first stepped into this, when the pandemic was going, all of that, I really thought this was like made up. And then I would see people become friends and not friends, and I thought like, oh yeah, it's definitely like scripted,
Yeah.
just
Well,
a
and
mind version of it.
yeah, and when it comes to the whole, that's why I learned, like, I don't jump out there and fight other people's fights. I don't. Not that I don't want to sometimes, but
Right.
the person that they're fighting with today will be their best friend in 5 days, and then you're going to end up being the villain because you stepped into it and it wasn't your fight.
Yeah.
I've got caught up in that so many times. I'm like, nope, not anymore. Nope.
I'll always step up for like I'm always gonna go for the underdog. I'm not a front runner. I'll always go for the underdog. But I've seen a lot of things like where, wow, that was really foul. Like I can't. There was one time I stuck up for Jessie Roth
Yeah.
because she was being picked on, and then she went around telling everybody I was passive aggressive to her, and I was like, what? I was like, let me just show you. And my husband said, just take out the passive and do you.
Yeah.
Like show you how you like, but there was other people involved, so whatever. But I was just like, I would never be that's not in my nature to be passive aggressive. If I got something to say to you and I feel a certain way about you, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So when she said that, I was like, but then everyone's like, no, you're crazy, she's crazy. And I said, well, I kind of did that to myself by, drinking and grabbing panels. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then I was just like, you know what? I'm not. And then she told everybody that she went all Philly on me. I was like, I know the difference between a Philly girl and a Pennsylvania woodchuck. And you are, my damn, a Pennsylvania woodchuck. Like, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And I'd like to, when this is all over, I want to see where she lands because that's the one girl on here I do not like.
Mm-mm-mm.
I like everybody else. Well, actually, no. Butterfly Kisses and her I do not like. Butterfly Kisses will rob you in your sleep and help you look for your fucking purse.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
I know
I've
some
just seen
people will get
butterfly.
mad at me.
Yeah.
I've known her for a while. Just be very careful because she'll click up with you only to ask you to pay for her kids' Christmas.
Oh shit, no.
And not like coloring books and like nice things to make it. No, she'll ask for tablets and all kinds of crazy shit. Just be careful.
Yeah. And my thing is that if somebody asks me for money, they'll be the last person to ever get it from me.
Right? Exactly. I give a lot on here. I really do, but not to the people who ask.
Yeah. So, and it's just like going into a channel, if they're always pushing, their Cash App or donate or whatever, they ain't getting shit from me. Nope.
I agree. But you remember, I can't Cash App anymore. You remember when my Cash App got taken and nixed too because of bloomers? My bloomers did it.
Yes, I do.
We violate somehow. I said, here's the percentage of my bloomers sale or something to that effect. And I put LOL and laughing emoji, and that got us both violated.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know if it was that or something he said or something I said, but it was what he said and then what I said, but we both were like, what? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Bloomers, but then I thought maybe because I said, here's your cut of, So they think we're doing like some kind of deal, but I don't know.
Still wouldn't know like why they would. It would be about that though, because I mean, I'm sure people use that to exchange monies all the time.
Yeah, but maybe because I said bloomers.
Yeah, I don't know.
And to this day, everybody thinks I wear bloomers, and I'm okay with that.
Right? I'm like, it has
Crack
to
up
do
when I
with
hear
this.
it.
I miss that kid though, for real. Nick
I
had he
do. I
cracked me.
do too. He turned out to be such a good guy. Like after, like he,
Hey,
and
Garth.
then for him to leave and really like start taking care of his life and his mom, and
Yeah,
he turned out to be a really good guy, and I hope the best for him, and I keep in contact, and every once in a while I wish him all the best, and I always tell him, if you need anything, let me know. But
yeah,
yeah, he and I call him the comeback kid, because I mean, from my understanding, Miami got him jammed up, and he takes credit for Eric too. I don't know,
hmm.
but he takes
That's
credit
sad.
for it.
It's really sad that people, especially uh, as someone who, like, I've worked in the prison. I have a child in prison. My biological father did time in prison. I have other family members in prison. Um, for someone that's been in prison or seen what that life is like,
Mm-hmm.
to think that they would pick up the phone because of YouTube bullshit and try to
Yeah,
get someone locked up is very strange to me.
or even get an RO, or bring your girl to do it. Just you
Yeah,
know,
I am not like I'm not no street person. I got a little hood in me, but I'm not a street person or whatever, and I'm not a cop either. But if I don't have to call them motherfuckers, I ain't calling them.
yeah, I
You
don't
know?
either. I had two experiences where I called the cops, and I ended up going to jail. And I was like, I'll never call you. I did nothing wrong. Like, no.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was like, this is some bullshit. So I never, ever will ever call the police. That's why when Miss Angel said she would drive to my house, that's why I told her, you are more than welcome to do so. And I'm living on that wish factor. I wish you would. Because
okay.
I don't call the cops, and if you get the best of me, you can drive down my driveway. I will go in my house, lick my wounds, and say, damn, that was hard to swallow, but she got the best of me. I don't think it will happen that way,
Yeah,
but if I get the best of you, I don't call the ambulance either, because the cops follow that
right.
ambulance.
Yep.
So if you come here and you want to fight, if I get the best of you, chances are somebody in this house is going to nurse your ass anyway after I beat your ass. That's just
Mhm.
the way I am. If you come to fight me and you're able to take an ass whooping just like I am, I'll shake your hand and I'll nurse you back to health and then send you on your way. But if you come here and because you want to hurt me over some YouTube stuff, I'm not going to nurse you. Somebody will. I won't.
Right. Yeah.
So that's where I stand with that. But she's made that threat a few times now. But just keep on doing it. I'm not going to call the cops, but just keep your promise. Stop saying you're going to meet people.
Right. Oh no, Angela, I agree. I mean, some people, you're right, have no choice but to call. And I mean, trust me, I understand that part. And I think that there are instances when it's a-okay. Like I don't, again, I'm not a street person, I don't live that kind of lifestyle. I'm not here to just dry snitch on somebody because they hurt my fifis on YouTube. But if you make a threat towards me, or you start calling people in my town and telling them I'm a pedophile while you're impersonating me on a live stream saying that I diddled my kid, then I have issues because that's a felony. And you're fucking trying to ruin my reputation? No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way at all.
No, yeah, I mean, for all intent and purpose, for absolutely, like if I saw a kid getting hurt or something, like, or something sketchy going on, and then I got that gut feeling something isn't right here, I'm gonna call the police, absolutely. But I mean, like, if somebody showed up and I know that they're who it is that's showing up and they wanna, harm me in some way,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call the cops over a fight that I know is coming to my doorstep. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
But
well, I'll
no.
tell you what, when the fight came to my doorstep and they were out there 2-on-1 and one of them with the gun to my son's head, I was already on the phone with 911 because I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen that night. And I'll be damned if I was fixing to get caught up and go to jail for defending what I legally had a right to defend. So, yeah, I called them.
Absolutely. There's no stopping Mama Bear. No.
So, yeah. And nobody's going to make me feel bad about it either.
That's a whole nother level, just completely. You're not gonna just that's your children. That's something entirely different. I mean,
Well,
I think that the first time you hold them, I think you make, this covenant with God where you tell them, like, I'll die 1,000 painful deaths a day. So they'll never have to be hurt or injured or sad or brokenhearted, whatever. But I think, and it, like, you don't have to exactly say it, but it's something in your heart that you make that promise to God the first time you hold your child.
I made it long before I held him.
Exactly. Like,
Oh.
that's my point. Like, and when that happened, you did what you had to do, but you knew what you were going to have to do. Sometimes you already know what you need to do, what you're going to do. I know in New York, I remember my mom telling me, because she was in law enforcement, not like a police officer, and I don't want to say because of all these new people around that go digging for things. But I remember my mom saying, like, if anyone that was ever to break into the house, if their head, like half their body's in the window and their legs are outside and you shoot them, that's manslaughter. And I was like, what? If they're breaking in, I can't. She said, no, grab a hold of them, pull them in, then shoot them. And I was like,
no, see, here in Texas, if they are on your property and it's after dark and there is you fear imminent danger or death, or they are taking off with your property, you have a right to use lethal force. They were 94 feet into my property line with one of them on top of my child and one with a gun to his head.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I probably would have
I fired 3 warning shots. And I told the lady on the phone, I said, you better get an ambulance here because I'm fixing to kill this motherfucker.
No.
When I shot him. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. In New York, we don't have those kind of laws. But I think I'd rather be arrested in New York than be arrested in Texas.
Probably so.
I wish we had your laws, but it never works out in my favor when it comes to jail. When I get in trouble, it's always, I go see I'll spend the night and it's always $250, and then $60 court fee, and then I'm out the next day, and maybe like 40 hours of community service. That's it. It's like they wrote it. Okay, if Teresa comes in here, this is the standard for her, and that's what it is.
Well, I got real lucky because I had I had to pay $200 for my bond to bond out, and that was it. And then I just kicked back and I waited until I got my little letter in.
You shot somebody. I paid $250
Oh, that wasn't even
for
for the
hustling a guy in pool.
Yeah, but that wasn't even for the shooting. I didn't get arrested for the shooting. They took my gun and put it in evidence, but that was it. No, they didn't arrest me for that. And I mean, they took it to the DA like immediately, and the DA said, "No, we're not prosecuting her." And they did the same thing with my weed charge, except it took them a year and a half to send me my letter in the mail saying, "We're not going to prosecute you for this." So, yeah. But that's what happens when you have a good reputation in town and you didn't do shit wrong. But let Jim tell it. Oh, Shelly Ray, I looked down and saw that and I thought it said, "I'm the goat for the throat." And I'm like, damn, it's early in the morning for that kind of talk.
Oh yeah, Kelly. Yeah, that's a good throat is a good one. Like grab him by the throat or punch him in the throat.
I grab them and then I grab them with the left hand and then work on that face with the right one. That's how you do it. Fucking choke the wind out of it.
You are a badass. Shit. If I ever pick you off, just give me a heads up.
And God forbid you have long hair, because I'm fixing to wrap my hand up in that shit and wear your ass out. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I miss those. I honestly
don't play.
I hate the fact that my ass is old and I probably can't move quite as quick. I'd probably throw out a hip or twist my knee or something. But I miss
You're not that old. You're like 46, 47?
49.
Okay, I'm 40, when I'm 47 or 48? 47.
Yeah, I get lost in there
too. Because whenever I was little, my dad, if I was 12, I was 13. If I was 13, he'd say you're 14 because I was going on 14. So I always forget. I'm 47.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Andrea, for real. I'm not surprised at all. It's done some amazing things in my time. But no, I would I used to love to fight. I loved it. I was the youngest kid in the neighborhood, like of us that all hung out together. And my friends all had, except for one had a younger brother, but most of them had older brothers. And they all kind of hung out together and were the age of my sister. Well, when we would all meet up over at somebody's house to hang out, they'd all be there. And so I was mean ass. I was a little mean ass. And so I'd go fight the boys, and while the girls are in there talking about curling their hair and shit, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going out with them. They're drinking beer and smoking pot and all that. I'm like, I'm going out here with these guys, and then we trade licks and fight and wrestle and all that shit. I had a ball, and so I grew up just being a little scrapper. And you get older and shit takes longer to heal. And
You're not kidding. But same with me. That's where Teresa the baby, Marie, comes into play because all my brothers are older and I'm the only girl and the baby. My oldest brother's 18 years my senior. My youngest is 9. And oh my God, if I slipped on something, my brothers would scatter because my dad would be like, "Who did it?" All I had to do was whimper or cry and they would run. They had nothing to do with it. But my dad would be like, "Who did it?"
Yeah, see, no. And for me growing up, I have an older sister. She's 6 years older than me. And she used to pin me down on the floor and put her knees on my arms.
Yeah.
She will spit in my face. I'd be so mad because I couldn't get her off. I didn't have the upper body strength to get her off of me. And I didn't realize at the time that I could buck her forward. And so it took me years. I was like 11 or 12 before I could finally get her off of me. And once I was able to get her off, that was all. She wouldn't fuck with me anymore because I beat her ass. I hit her so hard with the fucking tether ball It knocked the breath out of her. I thought she passed out and died. I was like, damn, I'm going to jail. I was like, Mom. She was like, what the hell did you do? And I hit her with a damn tetherball. She was fucking with me. She being mean. She didn't want to play horses or something. I don't know. Beat her ass. But then I'd wait until the middle of the night because I
You
was
tell a serious story and it's just funny.
but I would wait
It's not
for the middle of
laughing
the
at
night.
you, I promise. I just, when someone tells me a story, I get like a visual, a
Uh-huh.
mental, because I know it's similar, because the same thing with me being held down and tickling. I don't think it's funny. It
Me either.
hurts and it
I-
enrages me, and I get rabies. I start
Yeah.
foaming at the mouth. I go crazy.
Yeah, same. I'm the same way. Do not, and my son, he loves to do that shit. He loves to fucking try to tickle me because he knows I don't like it. And yeah, I get irate. So
Yeah, I turn
yeah.
into like an animal, like crazed, like spitting and foaming and just like ready to kill you. I do
That's
not think tickling is fun. I do not think it is funny. I don't, and it's actually torture.
yeah, no shit. The other thing too that she would do is she'd take you. Remember how people used to frog you with their knuckle?
Oh,
Do you remember
yes.
that? She
And
okay, so
milk
she would
your
take
milk your goat, where they take your little finger. What's
oh
that?
yeah,
Milk your goat, right?
mm-hmm.
And they
She
push
that
on it. That shit
knuckle,
fucking hurts.
and she would dig it in my chest, right there in my chest. And I mean, she just yeah, I have a
Are
very
you
high
going so
tolerance
close?
for pain because of that shit. Like I'm a little masochistic. I ain't gonna lie.
Are
Beat
you
me,
guys so
make me
close?
write hot checks. Yeah, we live right next door to each other. We're very close now, but it took a long
Don't
time.
try that anymore, though, right?
Huh?
She doesn't try that anymore, though, right?
Oh no. It's probably been the last time that we had a altercation was about 12 years ago. And we were out four-wheeler riding and I was highly intoxicated. And I was arguing with someone else and she stepped in and she grabbed me by my face to make me look at her.
Yeah.
And I saw red and I fucking put her on the ground and was on top of her before something happened. So, no. And that's when somebody was like, Amanda, that's your sister. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And I was fixing to just, yeah. And then they got me off of her. So,
Oh, so you black out and you see red, and then that's just
mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, my brothers used to do that to me. Like, look at me. Teresa, it's me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. And then I would snap out of it. I'd still be raring to go, but look at me. Look at me. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and they would overpower me. But I got really, like, even my husband says, you're freakishly strong, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
My
where
thing
does it
is,
come from? Like, I don't
you
know.
can calm me down a lot better by talking to me than
Yeah.
touching me. Don't touch me. Because when
Yes.
you touch me,
Yeah.
that's it. It's on. Like, and there is no stop. I
And
don't care who you are.
I agree with you. And you have a better chance with me if you make me angry than if you scare me or hurt me. If you scare or hurt me, that's it. We're done. It's on. If you
Yeah.
make me mad, you got a fighting chance.
Mm, I think I'm the opposite. I know I am.
Well,
I'm the
think of
opposite.
it as someone pissing you off in the sense of like they just say something. Like I can hold back if you say something like, yeah, bitch, what are you going to do about it? Like that kind of thing. I can be like, laugh at that because I know better. I'm grown. And if I want to do something, I know I can. I don't have to prove it. But if you hurt me, like in the sense of, um, like at a, I don't know, I helped you and I told you not to tell anybody I helped you because they asked for help and I didn't think they were deserving of it and I didn't trust where that would go.
Mhm.
But you told anyway. So you hurt me that way. Or if you scare me, like you give me a threat, I'm going to assume that threat, I assume all threats are real. So I think that's when I'll end up on your doorstep first. I'm not going to wait for it to come to mine. I'll come to yours. You know what I mean? So I think with me, if you make me angry, you have a better shot of scaring me or threat, you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
hurting me.
Yeah, and see, I'm definitely the opposite because
Just
if somebody threatens me, like bring it, bitch, bring it to me, and I'll be right here waiting on you.
I
As
got you.
far as hurting me, if somebody hurts me, I've gotten to a point in my old age where I shrink back and go on about my business, and I'm done. Like I don't, you know, I underneath it all, I have a very sensitive side. And when somebody intentionally hurts that part of me, I've got nothing else to say. I'm not going to stick around and let you do it again,
Yeah.
you know? But the
Thank you.
anger, because I have anger issues. I do have anger issues. And it's something that I've worked really hard on. But it's been since I was a kid, that I've had them. And I blow up and I see red. And I'll black out. I won't even remember what happened, or what got me to that point.
Yeah, I've seen people like that and I could see you being like that, but people who fight like hard like that usually or tend to have a good heart. And you can see that with a lot of things you do. So I mean it's usually, that internal thing, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if when you love hard this way. If you fight, you're gonna
Mhm.
fight hard this way.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't let many people into my world, like close, where they
Right.
really know me. I just don't. It's a defense mechanism. And y- when somebody does get to that place where they, and it doesn't matter, male or female, it doesn't matter. But when they get to that place, they see the most vulnerable parts of me and they can use those things to hurt me. And so if they choose to do that, then I'm not going to fight with them about it. I see, I see what it is, and I'm just going to walk away and be done. Because I'm not putting myself back in that. I can get over being mad really easily. I can be enraged enough to choke somebody out, and get over it really quickly. But if you hurt me, I don't really get over that. So,
I don't blame you for that. Like, yeah,
yeah.
no, I totally get that. But I know that on here, you're very, I don't want to say in your face, you're very who you are. Like, you don't pull your punches, you know what I mean? You're
Mm-mm.
very, and it shows. Where I have a little bit of a bad reputation because I'll change like the story, like it depends on who I'm dealing with. And unfortunately, I dealt with somebody who was asking me a lot of questions to hurt me. So if
Mhm.
you ask me stupid, like crazy questions, I'm going to give you a stupid answer, and not thinking you're going to believe that and run with it, but
Right.
you're out to hurt me. So that's exactly what you did. So I
Mhm.
got a bad reputation off the jump from it. And, which I probably deserved it because I came into the community not liking someone and wanting to harm them as well. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't have done it, what they did to me, not like that. But, it's what you put out, you get back. So it was kind of fair that it happened to me. But like, but when I tell a story, I might change like the place, so, or the names or different things, so I'm not giving myself that.
Yeah,
Like
and
I put,
I don't understand why people feel so entitled to know like every intimate detail of our personal lives. You know, I mean, I have real issues with that. When people say, "Oh, she's lied to her people," no, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Mhm.
There are some things I don't share
Exactly.
because it's
And
nobody's business.
oh, go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead. There's
Oh,
things you don't
no, I was
share.
gonna say there's some people that I mean there's some things I just don't share because it's nobody's business.
Yeah, no, I don't think that anybody of us get that vibe from you. And that's the thing. Like some people will say, "Well, show the proof." Okay, well, in order for me to show the proof, I'd have to hurt a few other people.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Been
Do
there
you know
before.
what I mean? Like, I
Yep.
don't want to. That's collateral damage to not only people I care about, but also to people in the community. I don't know who were the ones feeding me this and telling me to, can you say this? Can you do that? So if I'm going to put it out, only way for me to make it make sense is to put the whole thing out. And I never did a lot of behind the things, like behind the scenes things. I never been in a Discord or anything like that. I don't even know what it really is.
Hmm.
And people think like I'm just like playing dumb or something like that. I really don't. I'm on my phone. Um, and I'll have another phone because I can't grab the link on my original account or this one because I don't know the password. And I
Yeah.
got locked up because I had to update it or something. I don't know. So, but just
Well,
because I'm
people
not
think I do
really
all kinds of shit behind the scenes, but I don't. I don't.
exactly what I mean, like,
I-
so
what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do behind the scenes? Really? I don't know about anybody else, but everything that I've said about somebody behind the scenes, I've probably said it to their face or publicly. Like, so what
exactly.
else am I gonna do?
And how many times did you not? How many times did you take a beating because you were protecting someone else?
Um, probably not. I mean, there have been a couple of times, because I'm not one that's just going to throw somebody under the bus. I'll let them
Mhm.
call me a liar, let them call me whatever, because I'm not going to. It's just like with my memberships. Sometimes I do weird shit, but it's because I try to protect people that come over here, as much as I possibly can, because I know it puts a target on their back because
Right.
it's me. Hey,
Yeah.
Cheeks. Good morning.
Hey,
So
Chief.
yeah, and then this whole like, Jim puts things out there like we're coming after him or blah blah blah, but we're trying to take him down. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? The only thing that I ever fucking did was help his baby mama pay to file the paperwork to get him served. That's it.
No shit, really?
Yeah, and then I paid for a private investigator.
Oh my gosh.
But that was for me. That I already had his address when I paid
Well,
for her.
if he made the baby, then he should be paying for it, not the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly.
he doesn't like claim her. Like he calls her like a bastard and stuff, doesn't he?
Yep,
Oh my god.
absolutely. And and I even told him, like, I was like, dude, look, if you think that I am going to waste my time, energy, or money to sue you for something, you can hang
Right.
that shit up. You can hang it up. I don't have any desire whatsoever to sue you. He doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. What am I going to get? Nothing.
No,
A
he's
big.
always in the same place, like when he's online, and it doesn't look like he's in a very big place.
Well, that's probably his damn little camper thing sitting out in his backyard.
I think they're both really strange guys. Like what is Narc? I don't want
Yeah.
to say like their names. I don't. Everybody says like different names for them, but they're both very odd. Just
Mhm.
I never seen grown men act like infant. I can't even say like children. So infantile.
Girl, and you ain't even seen the half of it yet.
No, I haven't. And to watch her over there with them, like, oh, Jim, stop. And then Jesse Roth with it. Oh my God. Like the way she like flirts and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. This is bad.
Thirsty. She's so thirsty.
Oh, she is. And we've watched this for years. I swear, we have watched this for years. I think at first it was Armand, which for obvious reasons you can see he's a good looking guy. And then it was Argo, I believe. I think at one point even FBS, like, and then Argo, and then a new guy came in, or maybe changed his name and we didn't know and showed his face. I don't know, but Bola, whatever. And she would say like the most inappropriate things at the most inopportune times, and she literally ran him off.
Wow.
Like literally, like I think he left because of her. I don't know if that's a rumor, but Carlos would certainly know.
That's
Carlos
nuts.
knows all.
If she was after me like that, I'd be running off too.
Oh my God, she's too much. And now I don't know if she likes Jim or Mark, but she likes one of them.
Well, so she's always googling over skid mark. But I think if she actually saw what he looked like, she might change her mind. But I think she butters up to Jim because Jim's already gone after her a couple of times. They already kicked her off the OTT once or twice.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that. She's on the OTT. Like Jesse used to give FBS like, at best $5, like $2, $4, like stuff like that. And I see her giving a lot more these days. So, and then you got to pay what, $30 to be on that OTT thing or something?
Mhm.
Where's she getting this money to do that? And she was on it, right?
Well, I have no idea if she's still a paid member over there or not, but Jim said she steals it from her daddy's checkbook. I don't know. That's just what Jim says.
Okay,
Oh yeah, Andrea, and that is the goal.
And how did she get kicked off? Like, don't they bring people on there to like embarrass the hell out of them or like make them do like outrageous shit?
Yeah, but it had something to do like when him and I guess he started picking on her about her taking care of her dad and stealing money from her dad or something. And then I don't remember where she was, if it was over at Angels or somewhere else. And he didn't like that. And so, yeah, he ended up putting her off. And yeah, so they've gone back and forth a couple of times.
Yeah, well, I think she's
Now
underestimated.
that she
Like,
is.
yeah, like YouTube had written up like a whole community had like written a petition against her because she was like a stalker or something.
Yeah.
And no, it was like a big thing. Like crazy, like she stalked people or some shit. I don't know what it was, but it's out there.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to go look, I guess.
Yeah. No, look it up. And
I have
like,
no idea.
and she swears it wasn't a big thing, but no, it was. And then but she, even with Angel, she's like, oh Jim, we just bust each other's chops, whatever. Now like it's just so pathetic because I remember Angel back in the day, she'd be like, me and Ange talked, and like she would always say like like to the guys, you don't want to mess with Angela, like her husband, and we've been friends for this many years. Now she's saying this, and it's like, we all friggin' remember what the fuck you said, lady.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like it was crazy. Like, and now she's doing it with these new people. Like, she's never going to be the attack dog. She just has them doing it. And every time she goes after someone, we know that's a dog whistle. We all seen you do it.
Assassino, you're bad. But I like it.
Assassinino, Ken Kniff, Chicha, Lady Luck, 6969.
Yeah.
Guard.
Don't even get me started.
Shit show. I love that. And it's like poop with the little pink hat. Shelly.
He made me blush. Why does he do that to me? He makes
Who?
me.
Assassinino?
Yep.
He's mysterious in a way.
You think so?
He's got that aura because it's just this rat with a target. When he talks very like when I say he doesn't do the thing. He's very straightforward. So he's got that whole assertive but mysterious like kind of thing. Like, you don't know who I am, but I sound good when I say the shit I say. You know what I'm talking about?
Right? That's hey, look, I
can
can't
see
say I think it took me like 2 weeks to get through all the stuff on his channel, falling asleep to his voice.
Oh, he said I want to say inappropriate things to walk. You men know what you do. See, I have you and me were different in taste. Me, Cletus, that's my future ex-husband.
Cletus is?
Cletus, the immortal one.
Yeah.
You ever see his avatar picture?
He looks
He's
like
in a
Frankenstein.
straight jacket. He's in a straight jacket. He's drunk.
Oh, you like him crazy like that?
Did you ever see Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson, who played the Joker originally. They said when he has sex, well, not when he has sex, when he, what's a nice way to put this? When he climaxes, his hair stands straight up. Now, think of one who flew over the cuckoo's nest. Think of that movie, that Jack Nicholson, and that smile of his, old sagging boobies or not. I love that motherfucker. He's got sex appeal up the wazoo.
Oh shit!
And my husband and I have an agreement. He's got like Shania Twain and Jennifer Aniston.
Let's go,
If he ever gets to meet him, like if he ever gets the chance, I'm fine by it. Go have fun. But you know who my 2 picks are? Nick Nolte. And I'm only 47. Nick Nolte, yes. That raspy voice. I don't need to see you. Just talk to me, honey. Just talk to me.
Hey, but when they look the part that matches the voice, that's even hotter.
It's hard to get sometimes, so you know what I mean? But Jack Nicholson, I mean, when a man's hair stands straight up, that's a wild man. It reminds me when he played that movie Wolf with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Never saw it.
What?
Did
anybody in the chat see Wolf with Michelle Pfeiffer when he turns into a wolf?
I seen Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox.
No, not that goofy one.
Oh.
Lady Luck said, I like Jack Nicholson in The Shine, and me too. Daddy is home, baby. All right.
My.
But I don't mind him one bit. He is so fine.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I do.
He's like a serial killer.
I don't know. Maybe I should talk to my therapist about that.
Yeah. I think the next meeting y'all have, you need to bring that up.
No daddy issues. I don't have any daddy issues.
What do you think about Charles Manson?
Okay, let me first of all, Redzilla,
Oh,
the way he
shit.
laughs,
Here we go.
Redzilla's got that voice like, you were the fucking nerd I beat up in high school, motherfucker. Like, and then Charles Manson, like in the back, like, do, 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 do. Like, I'm just
Okay.
like, huh?
I know it
Maybe
makes you
Charlie was onto
totally
something.
different life, for real. But I will tell you, I saw somebody put a picture out and said that this particular feller was Redzilla. And I'm gonna tell you, if that's Red, then there's no reason he should be ashamed that somebody
No,
knocks.
don't
Oh,
ever say because Redzilla is just a. It's not. He's not ashamed. I doubt very much he's ashamed of what he looks like. It's just never. Nobody could ever know who he is. Ever, 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 ever.
well, I mean, you know that he's from somewhere up north because he likes the Patriots or something. Just saying, go Pats.
Yeah, we'll pass. But a lot of people like the Patriots, and a lot of people like the Yankees, and they're from down south.
Shush it, pie hole. Shush your
And
pie
that's
hole.
and it says the word Yankee. Wait. Somebody said something funny. Hold on. In the chat. Oh, Scottish Deborah. Yes, Tom Hardy. Oh my God. Yes. Tom
Mm-mm-mm.
Hardy when he played in Lawless as far as Bondurant.
Well, yeah, I don't know. There's only, yeah. Let's see. If I had to choose somebody,
Come on, give us your best here.
hmm, I don't know. Like,
All right, let's break it down. In it, okay. If you had to choose, like, since you're in the the mob tube genre.
oh, Assassinino gets my vote. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
he's number one.
actor-wise, like an Italian actor.
I don't know
Like,
any Italian actors. That's it. Him.
Assassinino. Okay. Irish, like any Irish actors,
Who would that be?
like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Nope.
No, none of them. Yeah, me neither. I'm
No,
not.
okay, so back in the day, I will say this much though. I will go back in the day to Boys in the Hood, Cuba Gooding Jr. He was so hot in that movie. I was so in love with him back then.
Oh,
That's it.
from Men of Honor.
Huh?
Men of Honor. Carl Bashir, Cuba Gooding Jr. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
he
there
was a good-looking guy.
yeah, and then there was the other guy. What was his name? Shamar Moore, whatever his name is, Shamar Moore. Or he
Oh
played
yeah, he
on.
was like a soap opera.
Yeah.
He did it for you. Really, he wasn't too feminine like for you.
Mm-mm. Girl, I seen
Good
some butt naked
looking, yeah.
pictures of him that would blow your mind. Now, I think that I know Homegrown. I was really surprised, but hey, TU had a good team. They had just had the better team. So, congratulations, because I did not see that one coming. Did not.
Ken Kenneth, of course you. It goes without saying. We didn't have to say.
What?
Ken Kenneth from Connecticut said, what about Ken Kenneth from Connecticut?
Well, I can't see his little picture there. Now, I'll tell you who else, and this is so if Assassinino breaks my heart, then my next pick is Dr. Wolf. Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, John Wolf. That's my next pick. Absolutely.
John Wolf's got a cool presence. Like,
Have you have you seen his eyes?
Yeah, he's
Like,
got very blue eyes.
yes. I'm just like, he does. He has really blue eyes, and I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. So
I get it. Yeah, I get that. Me, I'm more, I
Yeah.
like
You
like a
better watch
strong
out.
jawline, thick neck, big like hands, but not like clean like fingernails, but I like masculine hands. You can have dainty hands, thick neck, strong jawline as far as features go. And I do like nice feet.
Yeah. I like nice feet. I like nipples.
Like nipples.
Other than that, I mean, it's dependent. Like I don't have, I don't have a type. They don't have to be tall, as long as they're the same height as me or taller, because I'm pretty short, but then I'm good with that. Um, they just have to be a man's man. I don't.
Yeah,
You can't be
see. I
painting fucking
agree.
fingernails. You can't be putting on fucking eyeliner. If you have more
No,
products in your hair than I have in mine, we got problems. Don't be getting my damn
exactly.
underwear out and putting them on and prancing around the house. I'm not going for that shit. I want a man's man.
See, that's why I picked Jack Nicholson and Nick Nolte and Tom Hardy. Men's men.
Yeah. I want somebody that's not gonna I don't want somebody who's gonna handle me like I'm gonna break real easy. Like you can manhandle me. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that too, I think. Yeah. I'd be good with that. Yeah. You're not gonna break me. Break
Yeah.
me, shake me, make me a man.
No, because sometimes I just need some roughing up, Just yeah.
I hear you. I do know. But come on, you know where that's from. Shake me, break me, make me a man. Brad Pitt, Thelma and Louise.
Oh, I thought that was the beginning of that Michael Jackson song.
No, when she's like, "You're a real live outlaw, ain't you?" And he's like, "Well, I don't want to brag."
I've seen Thelma and Louise, but I don't remember that.
No, do you remember in the police station? I like your wife. And he does like that move.
No, like one of the only lines that I remember in a movie is, "I like the way you talk, mister." "I like the way you talk too, little boy." That's it. And then,
That's Sling
um,
Blade, right?
yeah, Sling Blade.
You
And
want
then,
not you want not talk like that.
right, and then the other one is Life. Jangling, jangling, jangling.
I
The upper room.
every time Carlos said that, only thing I could think of jangling, jangling. Why do you
Yeah.
think they call him jangling? I don't know, but I have a funny feeling you're going to find out tonight.
Right? And when that motherfucker he starts saying the upper room,
Yep,
motherfucker, the upper room.
room.
Where you going? To raise boom boom room. I love that fucking movie. We
I'm
watched that movie
crying.
so many times. Oh my goodness.
That was a classic movie. You ain't getting my cornbread. There's nothing but what do you say?
You got me your own bread
It's gonna be consequences.
and repercussions. And he's sitting there telling that story. He's like, "See them over there?
He's
Them
like,
wax only pie. You ever had you a wax only pie?"
oh my God, I can't. Who's the I'm that baby pappy boss. I'm the pappy.
I'm the pappy. I'm that baby daddy.
Oh God, I'm crying again. Holy shit. You are too much.
Well, make sure they fix it right this time when you take it, so you don't have to go back again, sir.
Oh, got a car?
Mm.
What kind of car?
Oh, that's Rolls Royce.
Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know nothing about him. That's way out of my pay level. Even if I
Tundra,
afford it,
girl.
I
What are you
would.
talking about?
What?
He's got him a Toyota Tundra. What are you talking about?
Oh, because there's a lot of recalls on a lot of cars, like especially like small SUVs, not like Tahoes, not like the big ones, but the smaller ones. Because we just got a Mitsubishi.
You really want to know what he drives? I'm gonna tell you what he drives. You want me to tell you? It's because you're telling me
No,
not
not
to.
if it's gonna hurt them. Not if it's gonna hurt them. No,
No, it's
like
not
if
gonna hurt him.
out them or anything.
He drives a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, so he's Christian. He don't believe in the Big Bang Theory. He didn't go out there and bang on it twice and be like, still a Corolla, still a Corolla.
Oh,
See, he believes in God.
he may come home with a Mini Cooper today because the last time he went to the dealership, he looked at a cute little Mini Cooper, and I think it would fit him well. I told him I thought it was cute.
We're still talking about Assassinino.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. The name don't fit a Mini Cooper. I don't see it.
I'm telling you, he's a beast in that Mini Cooper. He had that sucker drifting when he took it on a test drive.
Oh boy.
So better watch out. He's gonna have some fucking.
You better watch out for you. You probably got like a black Dodge 3500 Ram on like 32s.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I have a white Nissan Titan.
Okay. Actually, I have a 2500 Ram diesel, but not on 32s. I wish.
Yeah, no. I like my gas mileage. I'm just saying, get
How
that
much
shit.
is that in Texas? There's
How much is what?
gas in Texas.
I stopped and got gas on my way home last night for $2.75 a gallon for regular unleaded. So
Wait,
it's
how much?
$2.75.
Oh my God, nice.
Yeah. So
Here,
it's not too bad.
319 again with regular here.
I know.
Look,
319.
$3.19.
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah, shit. If you go now, if I'd have been here in town locally, it would have been I think it's 347 at Murphy's up at Super Walmart. So it's but I was out in the middle of nowhere and I was fixing to run out of gas, so I had to stop at a little country.
When it's in the middle of nowhere, they always make it way higher.
Oh yeah, supply and demand, baby.
That's right.
Do y'all pump y'all's own gas?
Yeah, if we cross over into Jersey, like if we go, like we always go upstate, but really we're downstate. I don't know why in New York we do that, but we always do it. But if we're literally upstate, but downstate, like closer to Rockland County, you can cross over into Jersey, and then people will pump your gas there. In Jersey, they still pump your gas, but in New York, they don't. You pump your own gas.
Because I know when I was there, I tried to get out to pump my own gas, and my friend was like, we don't do that here. I was like, what? You don't pump your own gas? She was like, hell no, get in the car. I was like, fuck, okay.
I know they should call New York not the Empire State, but the Vampire State. It's sucking us dry.
I couldn't do it. Are y'all's property taxes high?
Are you kidding me? It's crazy. We have just a tad over 40 acres, and it was when we first bought it, but we have 3 houses on the property. And babe, what is it? It was like 28,000. What is it now? It's a little closer to 30 now. Just a little under. Oh yeah, it's a little under 30,000.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought mine were bad. Shit, I'm gonna shut up. Mine ain't
that's-
nothing like $5,000 a year.
But in New York, that's not bad for, ours is yearly. That's not monthly. That's
Right.
yearly.
Yeah.
But that's not bad in New York for a little over 40 acres. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And we have 2 ponds and like a stream. So
And
it
when do I get to come visit? I want to go fishing.
anytime you want. Anytime you want.
Y'all got wildlife and stuff. Y'all got
Yeah.
deer.
I mean, I'm an avid hunter.
Can I
We all
imagine a little deer?
Yeah, well, that little deer, well, I don't get the little deer, but I get the ones with, like 8, 9, 10 up
Mhm.
points.
Yeah. Right on. So what you're trying to tell me is you get some trophy bucks in there.
Are you kidding me? We get the Pope and Young bucks.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow. Get it, girl.
And all of my kids are avid hunters, but we prefer a bow,
Yeah.
a compound,
Yep.
not a crossbow,
Right.
but they all learned on a recurve first.
Yeah. See that I'm not good with the bow. I'm just not. Give me a gun. Now I can work with that, but I've never been much of a bow hunter. Now I'll go sit out in the stand.
About you.
Take
For
anything.
whatever reason, I could see that about you.
Yeah. I'm not like I don't know if it's because I'm not able to steady my breathing and hold still enough with the bow when
Oh
you're,
my God, yes.
when you're aiming.
You shake like hell. Even with a gun, you shake like hell.
See, and for me, I don't, it's because I've learned how to control my breathing when I shoot. Whereas with the bow, I don't know that I'd be able to. There's just too many things happening. And then you
No,
got to bitch all the way back.
I understand what you're saying completely.
So,
The
but no.
only reason I like a bow is because when you shoot it, you're more likely to wound it, and because the bullet will jump around. It doesn't matter, or if you're using, I don't know why anybody would use a shotgun, but some people do. So you're gonna buckshot it and have a whole bunch of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But
we don't do
it's going to take it's going to take a lot for it to die with a gun or with a bullet. With a bow and arrow, it's like a slap. They don't feel anything. And if you get the heart lung combo right behind the shoulder, it's like smack dead on. They might drop right there. They might go 10 yards and then fall. But in my experience, if you shoot them with a gun, you're tracking that son of a bitch for 2 hours in the blood, and you got to get the dogs to go help. Me, I don't like that. I don't like tracking it.
They don't go far.
And
That's the thing, though. If you shoot them with a gun and you get them in the same spot, they're not going to go far. 100 yards.
sometimes they do get away, though. Like, not like that's the only thing I don't like about a gun is that I've had to track more deer with a gun than I ever had to do with a bow. And it just goes straight through. And the rage head broadheads, they're expensive, but they're good because as soon as it hits, it opens on impact. So it's just instead of the deer, getting hit by a bullet and it's bouncing all around, the arrow, it's just they feel a smack and they go down. But I'm the kind of hunter that, and my whole family is, we'll never take a shot that we're not exact. Like we got that heart long combo, or we'll just, pull it back and say, nope, today's not our day.
See, I made that mistake. Well, I knew that I had a clear shot, but I misjudged how close he was to me. Oh my God, he was huge. He was majestic. And so I fired, and when I fired, like I couldn't tell if I'd hit him or not.
Right.
And I searched for that fucking deer all the rest of that afternoon into the dark, and then
Yeah.
got up and went back out there the next morning. And I walked that whole 40 acres
You
looking
saw
for
the
that.
blood, and it was
There was no
good.
blood. There was. I actually think that I think that I hit him, but I think that it went low and I got him in the leg because my mom saw him about a week later. She was at the back pond, and one of the dogs ran him out of the woods. He had a broken leg,
Oh,
and he almost ran her into the pond.
wow.
So, yeah.
Well, the way I figured it, we already have the advantage. So when I do it with a gun, that only makes it, or a crossbow, cheating. We already have the advantage. So I figured, with a compound bow or
Yeah.
a recurve, some people still, I know a lot of people, and my husband, he just Robin Hood brand new arrows that I got him. He got them cut, everything, and he Robin Hood his first shot. And I was like, "You're tricking me. What'd you do?" I'm looking at. I was like, "Son of a bitch! You put it straight through."
Yeah. See, and I have a really good friend of mine that has been into archery for years. And
Mhm.
we were talking about it because he's the same way. He's like, I would rather bow hunt than rifle hunt any day of the week. And I was like, are you kidding me? Why?
And up in a tree stand, not in a blind either.
Well, he said, you think about it, it takes a lot more skill,
Mhm.
and he said, and they have to get closer. He was like, it's the adrenaline. And I'm like, well, I can see that. I can see that. But, and then my ass is clumsy enough. That motherfucker get up close and I go to put that bow up and draw it back and fucking flip over and knock some shit down and he'd run off and I'd be fucked. Standing there looking like Willie Lunch meat. Done lost my kill. But I'm also the type that if I'm not gonna fucking take it and clean it up and eat it, I'm not gonna kill it either.
Same exact thing with us. Only thing that we do though, like we will get a coyote for the pelt, but those are like pounds of hell because you know damn well when you hear them, like we hear them like giggling and laughing, that sound it makes your blood run cold when you hear it because you know they're going in on something smaller, and you know what I mean.
Yep. Sure.
So I don't know, because we've been hunted by one of them, and people don't think there's mountain lions in upstate New York. There damn sure is.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, there are mountain lions. I know the difference between a bobcat and a mountain lion, and we have mountain lions.
Right. One has a long tail, one
Yeah.
doesn't.
And people think cougars, mountain lions, pumas are different animals. No, it's a geographical name, just like a sweet potato and a yam. Up north, it's a yam. In the south, it's a sweet potato. No difference. We know what the fuck a cougar is, even in the north. We don't know it's a mountain lion. It's the same thing as a cougar.
It's one thing
You
I've
know.
never been accused of being is a cougar.
Yeah, me neither. But I got to find out how old Cletus is.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you better find out because you might be a cougar. You just might be.
I might be.
So,
But I'd be really disappointed if he wasn't in that straight jacket all crazy looking like that. I'd be really disappointed.
well, tell him if he needs a new one. I've got a line of custom handmade ones. I can sell him one. I can whip it up, customize it for him, put his Cash App on there and everything. That way he can send you videos trying to get out of his straitjacket, and you can send him dollars.
You can send him dollars.
Yeah,
Just
make it rain.
put it in the Velcro.
That's right. Shit, just stuff it in his mouth. That'd be kind of cute. Put it in your mouth.
You're crazy. You are so funny, I swear. I was so happy that you came on afterwards because I wasn't tired yet because I slept in because yesterday, oh my gosh, we had a great Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving without a little family drama. You know what I mean?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you
Nothing.
don't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not
Ours,
you. No.
shit, ours was perfect. I had a perfect thing. This is the best Thanksgiving I've had in a really long time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
It's
it
not
was.
my immediate family. It's my cousins that, or no, it's not my cousins. They had the drama. It was just my brother's, his, whatever you want to call it, his flavor of the month, whatever, started with my cousin, who's more like my sister, like the sister I never had. You know what I mean? But and it was just she was just rude. You know, we were in jeans and, like cute tops. We weren't dressed up, and she came in with a little black dress and like thigh high tan, high heeled tan, like boots and everything. But I wanted her shoes off. I have wood floors, and you're gonna scratch them up and leave marks. No, can't have that. And she
Okay.
didn't want to take it off, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know I'd be walking into a house full of what was her remark? Something Barbie dolls." I didn't catch it, but everyone else did. And she's
Oh,
younger, whatever. She had her things to say, and then she said something, and my husband was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do that. Don't do it. It's best." And I was like, "Are you stupid bringing her here? What are you thinking?"
mm-mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
he was messing with my cousin, and and my cousin left, and I didn't know. And I'm like, "Why didn't you come tell me that she left?"
Yeah.
But and I didn't expect her not to tell me, but I guess she didn't want me to start nothing, but I didn't have to start nothing. But I ended up having her leave anyway, and my poor cousin went to a sushi place, and I was like, "What are you doing?" There's
Yeah.
only one here in the country. I knew where to find her.
Yeah. We do the same. We've done the same tradition almost every year. I probably maybe 3 to 5 years out of uh 46 years that we haven't gone to my aunt and uncle's in Houston. So, I mean, like I said, we've done this every single year. But the one thing that us kids never did growing up, we didn't bring boyfriends. You don't bring somebody to Thanksgiving dinner unless it's really, really serious. That was just like the rule. So, and it's, that's our family time. And it wasn't for outsiders. And there's only been, and it wasn't even my fucking husband. I've only taken one person to Thanksgiving dinner. Actually, he didn't go with me. I was out of
You,
state. He went with my mom.
oh,
So
okay.
yeah. And that's, I think I've missed, like I said, maybe 5 out of
Well, we
being.
didn't even know. My brother just brought her, so we didn't know. We had
Yeah,
no idea.
Ellen don't
Just
be
like,
doing that shit no more.
but she didn't understand our family dynamic. She caught on quick.
She probably
Caught
caught
on
out
quick.
quick too. She's like, oh, I'm screwed.
She was a pretty thing. She was a pretty little thing. She really was. But and then my cousin is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and she is in a relationship with a friend of mine who's on here, and nobody knew what had taken place. And she would usually come to me and be like, "Teresa, you know what that bitch just said?" But I was so dumbfounded. Why didn't you just tell me? Like, we could have handled it. But
Yeah.
our thing used to be where we would drown somebody in our koi pond until they got it. Like if like somebody brought like a stranger or a friend we didn't know, like as a guest or a plus one to a family event. And now I don't have a koi pond.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not dragging somebody on the side by side,
Yeah.
200 yards to get them to the pond.
No, just build a bonfire in the backyard and throw them in there. It'll be all right. Then bury
We're,
it.
We're water people.
I'm like, just bury it, you know, set it
Especially
on
when
fire,
you
bury
put
it.
in your koi pond.
So,
I'm only teasing. But no, it wasn't too much of a big deal. But we had a great time. And then we played apples to apples. I don't know if anybody's had that game.
mm-mm.
But it is hysterical. I was laughing so hard, and I love when all the kids are home at once. I just
Tony,
feel
what's up,
filled.
Peace? You know we don't sleep around here, Stony. Can't stop, won't stop. Blah, 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 blah. On Friday night, Saturday morning. So
Yeah, up here it's snowing, and it's cold, and there ain't shit to do. Yeah, it was. And then it's been on and off, but windy, like where the snow blows in, like sideways. It was windy out.
Oh wow. No, it today I think or yesterday it got up to like 58 degrees. I think that's where it topped out yesterday. Was 58 degrees and I'm like, I could do this. It's a little chilly, but I could do this. Anything lower than 55 and I'm like, yeah, it's cold. I don't want to go outside.
I remember being in Abilene, Texas, and I was like, I never seen so many good-looking people, men and women, in one place. And yeah, because I was riding there, and it was, oh my God, Texas has the most best-looking people. Especially Abilene. Well, I was just in this one place, and there was a bar, and there was a fair, and then the rodeo. And in that one area at that time, I don't know if it's like that always, but in Abilene, it was just every girl was gorgeous, every guy was good looking. I was like, you got to be kidding me! I didn't see not.
Girl,
I
it ain't like that no more.
not marry one ugly person.
Okay.
Not marry one.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore. We got ugly people everywhere.
Yeah, this is back in you're laughing.
Way back in the day. Not
I'm laughing. You got ugly people everywhere, and I understand. Everywhere I go, I see ugly people too.
right. That's me. I'm like, oh.
I'm the only one in the room, bud.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah, everywhere you go.
Not here.
Well, watch your crazies on.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I slept in today.
Must be nice. I ain't been to sleep yet.
Oh God.
7:46 is not sleeping in. Just got news for you.
It's usually not daylight when I get up in the morning, so I didn't realize what time it was.
I haven't been to bed, but in all fairness, I did wake up at 3, 4. But I did stay up all night, cleaning and putting stuff away, and so nobody would have to wake up to a mess.
Pew pew, Dale. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Wake up, sleepy, get up, get out of bed.
Woke up alive, too alive. Yeah, you woke up alive.
That's right. No, I don't know. I'll pass out later. It'll be this afternoon, sure. That's how this usually works.
This is her with a fifth of what? Apple Crown?
Mm-hmm.
Cognac, right? That's cognac. This is her with a half a fifth, or maybe a fifth by now.
No,
could you imagine? I'd be grabbing SoFlo's link like, you motherfucker. I'd be making a fool of myself.
Oh, well, I did have a moment. I went over to someone else's panel and they were drunker than Cooter Brown, half naked, and got in their underwear, and I think they pissed on the floor. And yeah, I was talking shit and laughing, so I had a great time.
Oh my goodness. Cooter Brown?
Yeah, Cooter Brown.
I gotta tell Guy this. Do you know what I told her to watch?
What?
The thing that I've been staring at trying to figure, and I'm in complete awe. That guy,
Oh, yeah, they're weird.
the zombies are hungry. That guy.
Slam.
Yeah.
I told you. I sit there staring at the phone like with my jaw just dropped. And he's like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to just figure it out. I don't understand." And he's like, "I don't know. It's all sexual degenerate shit. I don't understand why you're watching it." I'm like, I can't turn it off. Like, I just can't.
It wasn't me in my underwear. He was in his underwear, not me. I was I was in my t-shirt and underwear, but I wasn't on camera either. So yeah.
You're too much fun. I'm so glad you're here. I think a lot of us women like that you're here because you're a lot of fun.
Well, I like to have fun. I like to laugh and talk shit, and I'm harmless most of the time. I only bite if you ask me to.
Just a little nibble. Don't worry, Assassinino. It's just a little nibble on the nipple.
Yeah, just a little. It won't hurt. Well, it might hurt a little bit, but it won't hurt long.
I won't feel a thing.
Hey, you never know. Might have sympathy pains. I'm not sure. Yes, Dale, you can say that again.
Assassinino, I ain't worried. I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, you go get him, Tiger.
Oh, all right. Well, we've been on here for about 2 hours and 15 minutes, so it's
Yes,
7 a.m. I think I'm fixing to go to town and get breakfast.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. And
With me, you'll have to come back and do it again soon. I enjoyed it.
too. I had a lot of fun.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Well, I hope everybody had a good time, and thank you, chat. Everyone in the chat. I can see some of you, not all of you. And Watcher Crazy, thank you so much for staying up and continuing the party.
My pleasure.
All right. Well, you have a good morning and get some sleep.
We'll do it.
All right. You're gonna have to kick me because there's no X on this phone. I don't know how to.
Okay, here you go. Bye. Love you long time. Assassino. I've already gone crazy. It's too late for that shit. I thought you figured that out already. But anyways, I appreciate y'all being here. While y'all are out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. And y'all come back now. You heard?